Hi friend, welcome back. And if you're new here, welcome. Today I am sharing what it looks like to receive pen pal mail from me if you are part of the membership tier. This is what I sent my member, my first ever member. Hello, Leanne. You are the real MVP. And Leanne currently holds all of the power in the membership tier as she just suggested a video that I am currently working on. And that is indeed one of the perks of being a member, is that your feedback is first on my list of things to respond to and react to. So Leanne expressed a desire for a certain kind of video, and I'm already working on it, and it is possible that it will be uploaded as a bonus video for this month, even though October's video has already been uploaded. So shout out to Leanne. Thank you for being here. And to you, friend, that are watching this, perhaps you might want to consider becoming a member. If it's your first time hearing about a membership for this channel, worry not, friend. It's still fairly new, and I still need to get used to communicating this frequently and consistently. But I will link the video in the description box for you so that you can get all of the information. And you can pick whatever tier you think best suits you, if any at all. I also think that sharing this is great inspiration for your own pen pal mail. So whether you're interested in becoming a member or not, I say let her cook, watch the video, and get some ideas on some things that you can send your pen pals. You might recognize some of the things that I'm packing, as you've probably seen them in previous videos. Specifically, I know that most recently, as part of the magazine Harvest videos, I shared how to create a masterboard using the negative space fussy cutting. And in the end, I scanned and printed my masterboard and then used that to create my own journaling cards. One of the things that will always appear in membership mail is what I'm calling a photo journaling card. And in essence, what it is that I will print a picture from my phone of something that I took a picture of that relates to whatever it is that I'm writing to you about. So I think every month I'll probably be telling you some little story or spill some kind of tea or whatever, but it'll be written in an index card, and that works perfectly for me because then the index card is the perfect size to put on the back side of said photo that in some way reflects or relates to what I'm talking about. And I don't know, there's something really nice about receiving a picture from someone. There's something really special and personal about that. And I really love the feeling of being a fly on the wall, of just hearing, a story about someone that just, it's just so random, right? Like if I sent you a picture of my sneakers and told you a story about how I tripped on my laces and a really hot guy helped me stand up, that's a good story, isn't it? But it's so random. Also, that didn't happen to me, but wouldn't that be a great story to tell? And wouldn't that make the picture of my sneakers suddenly have more value and make more sense? So that's what I will be doing every month. And I hope that that's something that piques your interest and tickles you as much as it tickles me to do it. And I hope that it inspires you to do it because, hi, I have a P.O. box, friend. So if you feel like sending me a photo journal, I am so here for that. And if you send me a photo journal, whether you're a member or not, I will reply with a photo journal in return. So maybe go look through your camera roll, tell me a story, send it in the mail, and I'll tell you a story too. Anyway, what else is in this thing? I don't know, but look at the description box, check out the memberships, see if there's any one that interests you. I will say that I would love for you specifically to be a part of the bestie membership tier. The pen pal, of course, I'd love to send you mail. It is my pleasure to send you flat mail as a form of thanks for even considering to be a member, let alone a Sleepless Mail tier member. But Sleepless Bestie is the first tier that gets exclusive content. And in that exclusive content is the space that I want to create, sort of like a club for us, where it's a safe space for us to share things and learn new things and foster some beautiful healing habits of self-care, of journaling, of essentially things that encourage us to pause and breathe and do something really nice for ourselves. And that nice thing might just be practicing our handwriting, or it might just be journaling about something that's heavy or something that's wonderful. But just spending that time and being together and, maybe engaging in some dialogue on our community posts. So, I don't know. I rambled a lot. I'm in a closet. Nothing is making sense. And I got to go finish Leanne's video. So, thank you for being here, friend. I hope that whether you choose to become a member or not, that you got some great ideas for some ways that you can create pen pal mail for your pen pals. See you next time, friend. Bye. You know what my problem is? My problem is that I operate under the assumption that you and I are actually friends. You know how I say, hi, friend? Yeah. They say that your brain doesn't know the difference between what the words mean. Your brain just takes it for what it is. I don't know how to describe it. Somebody else will describe that better. But essentially, whatever you say, your brain believes it, right? And so perhaps, the fact that I'm always calling you my friend and I'm always talking to you as if I'm talking to the one viewer, where potentially at any point in time, more than one person could be watching my video, but I'm always talking directly to one person. And it's helpful to me. It's always been helpful to me since I started this channel, because otherwise I feel like I'm just talking into a vacuum and no one is there. And that makes me feel a little bit crazy. And I already know I'm a little bit crazy, but maybe it makes me feel a lot of bit crazy. So I refer to you as friend, and I think that in my heart, I truly feel that to be true, because if we were sharing the same space, that's exactly how I would be. I would just be chatty and awkward and silly and all over the place, but I always come back to my point. I always make my point. Sometimes I gotta do a couple of laps. It might be a New York thing too. I think New Yorkers have a way of just we tell the whole story. And if you didn't want to hear about all the twists and turns, then you asked the wrong person, friend. But when it relates to videos, it's really not helpful at all being this chatty. I gotta go.